Hello, and welcome to 5 Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 6th grade concept of graphing on the coordinate plane. This is 6.11a Readiness Practice, the Proficient version. If you are interested in exploring the 6.11a Readiness Practice for the intermediate or advanced versions, or the Readiness Practice resource along with any other standard, you can find those by using the link in the video description. So we need to draw and label a point at coordinates 4, -9. So 4 is going to be our x-coordinate. -9 is going to be our y-coordinate. So let's go ahead and do that first. And so our 4 is going to be on this x-axis, and so that's going to be somewhere around there. And then our -9 means we have to go all the way down very close to the bottom. So our point is all the way down there. And then that is going to be, let's go ahead and label that 4, -9. Now we need to label another point that is 8 units to the left and 15 units above. We need to draw a line connecting those points. So let's go 8 units to the left. Now we can do it just by counting and the graph, but we can also use a little bit of subtraction and addition to figure that out. So if I go 8 units to the left, what that means is I am taking my x-axis number and I'm subtracting 8 from it. So we can think, what is 4 minus 8? Right? That is going to end up with a -4. Because if I go 8 to the left, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm right there at -4. Then I have to go 15 units above, and above means I'm going to add. So if I take -9 and I add 15, it's the same as 15 minus 9. So that's going to end up as a positive 6. So let's add 15 from where I am. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gets me back to my x equals 0. And then I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So right here is going to be my point, and that is going to be at -4, comma 6. And then I need a line that is going to connect the two, and so let's just draw this one right here. And there we go. And so I've got that -4, comma 6 is my new point, and it connects with my 4, -9. For our second problem, we have a rectangle PQRS, and we've got the base shown. The height is 4 units. Label two different points that could be point R. Now, here's the thing. When I'm going PQRS, they always give it to us in order. So P and then Q. So my next point needs to be R. I need to find two different points that could be R and then two different points that could be S. So I'll do those in different colors. So PQ, if it's height of 4 units, and if this is the base, well, I can go up 4, right? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is one possible R. And I could say this is at 3, comma 1. What could be another R? Well, it could still be the height if it goes down. So let me use a different color for that. And my Q goes 1, 2, 3, 4 down from there. And this could also be my R. And I'm going to call this 3. But now my Y is -7. Okay? So now I'm looking at my S. Well, my S is going to be, since it's a rectangle, it's going to be above my P. So it's going to be at -6. And then my Y value is 1. And that would be my S. And then what I could do is I could use the line feature, and I could connect these dots right here, and I could make this rectangle. Now, since I did that with my my R, my other S could be down here. And so that would kind of connect with that P. And so that would be a value of -6, but now my Y value is -7. And then we could do the same thing. We could connect these with lines. Let's make that one a little bit better for that P to the S. There we go. We go over here. And then we're going to do the same thing with my R up to my Q. And there we go. So two different options. for whether the height is going to be 4 going up or the height is going to be 4 going down, because both of those will get you that height of 4 that we are looking for in our problem. For problem number 3, we need to first draw and label a point at -2, -3. Okay, so we can do that. So x value -2, y value -3. We're going to do that right there. And so I'm going to just call it -2, -3. Now I need to label another point in quadrant 3 has a vertical distance of 5. Well, vertical distance of 5 could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got two different options, one right there and one right there. But my clue is this in quadrant 3. So let's label our quadrants. Quadrant 1 is where everything is positive. And then what we do is we go counterclockwise from there. Quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and then quadrant 4. And how I remember that is we have to remember where we start. Everything is positive, and then it makes the letter C. So think of the letter C, and you can connect the four quadrants. Well, quadrant 3 is the one where everything is negative. Both the x and the y value are negative. So then I'm going to use this one right here. I'm not going to need the one that goes up, because that would end up in quadrant 2. And then I need to go ahead and label this new point. So my x value stays the same as -2. It's my y value that is down at -8. If you are interested in exploring the 6.11a Readiness Practice resource aligned with the intermediate or advanced version, or the Readiness Practice resource aligned with any other standard, you can find those by using the link in the video description.